last video, we looked at how sex is assigned to a person due to their genitals at birth, and gender is a person's identity, whether they consider themselves to be male, female, or something else. Whether a person is considered male or female is often described through their masculinity or femininity. Masculinity is having qualities appropriate or usually associated with a man, and there's a similar definition for femininity. Let's back it up a second. By only describing sex or gender using attributes such as masculine or feminine, we're ignoring a whole bunch of people who are some blend of something in between, either physically or in their identity. This either-or view is what's called the gender binary, the view that men and women are distinct and opposite from each other, and that there's no in-between ground. Intersex people show that the gender binary view is something that we've made up as humans. There's all kinds of variation in nature. While using terms like masculine and feminine may seem to validate the gender binary, if we acknowledge that it doesn't actually exist, then we can look at male and female as points or generalizations in a spectrum of physicalities and identities. So how is one associated with qualities of being male or female in sex and or gender? As stated by Julia Serrano in her book Whipping Girl, there are two camps regarding masculinity and femininity. Those that believe gender is a cultural construct, and those that believe sex and gender are physical parts of our being. Certainly, the case can be made that there is a cultural aspect to what is considered masculine and or feminine. All one has to do is look at the ideals of what is considered masculine or feminine over the last few decades. There are also different standards of what's considered masculine and feminine throughout different cultures. Culturally acceptable gendered behavior affects one's clothing choices, occupation, recreation, what spaces a person is allowed to occupy, and so on. Regarding the physicality of gender, Julia Serrano refers to the fact that genitals form in a human fetus due to the hormones that it is exposed to. Individuals exposed to a higher ratio of female hormones, such as estrogen and progesterone, either in the womb or later in life, tend to be more in touch with their emotions, have an increased sense of touch and smell, and have a lower sex drive. Individuals exposed to a higher ratio of male hormones, known as androgens, such as testosterone, tend to have the converse effects. Again, these are only tendencies. According to a review article in Endocrine Practice, there is increasing evidence of a biological basis for gender identity. As this is a part of a series of videos, if you're curious about something mentioned or not mentioned, you can wait to see if it's discussed or leave a comment below. Please be respectful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.